Hi guys, I'm Jason with Xpr Access, and today I'd like to provide you a product overview and demonstration on our innovative offline standalone system. Our offline standalone system works using MyFair proximity readers with integrated or remote relays to activate doors. No network, no controller, and no shadow card system. User enrollment and system management is achieved through our local software and enrollment desktop reader. Once again, it is a system without any controllers or IP/RS-485 connections between access points or readers. Each card reader is essentially a standalone system on its own. Access rights of each user is stored on their respective MyFair cards, which allow for configuring different access levels, user rights, and generate reports using our easy-to-use, free Pro AMS access control software. Components of our innovative offline standalone solution include the MTPX MFSA, which is our MyFair standalone proximity reader available in silver or black, our RTT request to exit button with remote relay, also available in silver or black, our Prox USB used to enroll users and read and write MyFair key fobs and cards, as well as our free and easy to use Pro AMS access control software. Our Pro AMS software is available to download for free online on our website at www.xprgroup.com under the XPR Access tab and the Offline Access tab under the Software section. Once you click on that link, if you scroll down to the very bottom of the page, you'll find a link to directly download the software and firmware to your desktop. In this video, we'll be demonstrating the simplicity of setting up a two-door system utilizing the Pro AMS software and our Prox USB to configure door parameters and assign users utilizing the MyFair read-write technology. When you launch the Pro AMS software, you'll be prompted to log in with a username and password. Your initial username will be admin and the password will be admin. Our offline software has simple menu icons at the top to easily navigate between functions and applications. Under the Sites tab, the software allows you the ability to manage an unlimited number of sites. The Doors icon allows you to set reader parameters for up to 80 doors. You can initialize readers by utilizing the Prox USB and MyFair key fobs or cards, or you can initialize readers through a USB connection directly to the MyFair proximity reader utilizing the micro USB. The User icon is where you can set access details and manage an unlimited number of users and issue and replace cards through the Prox USB. The Manage icon is where you can set different access levels, label departments, assign operators, and schedule and manage holidays. The Read Card icon allows you the ability to read MyFair key fobs and cards through the Prox USB. The USB connection icon is used when you're plugged in directly to the MyFair proximity reader through the micro USB. The Erase Card icon allows the user the ability to erase MyFair key fobs and cards through the Prox USB. The Function Card icon allows the user the ability to create clear cards, create clock cards, blacklist cards, and event collect cards. Under the Options tab, you'll find System Settings, Visual Styles, Backup and Restore, Change Site Passwords, Card Design, and the ability to print cards. The Reports icon allows you to generate card reports, user reports, program logs, and event logs. The Repository icon allows the user the ability to upload and download backups. The Language tab is where you can change the language for the software. The software supports 7 different languages. Under the Help icon, you can find an easy-to-use manual and guide and check for updates for the software. The Exit icon is how you close the Pro AMS software. On the bottom of the application, you'll find what version of the software you're currently running, the name of the site you're currently in and managing, and the time pulled from your desktop that will be utilized for setting date and time. Once again, in this demonstration, we'll be setting up a site with 2 doors, a front door and a back door, and assigning users to the system with different access levels. To begin, let's add our doors to our site by selecting the door icon. Within the door menu, you'll notice that the doors are already labeled door 1 all the way down to door 80. Let's begin with door 1 and select the edit field to allow us the ability to make changes. We'll label door 1 front door and select the icon for the backlight to be on and make no further changes to the validity days, hours, or event logs. We'll click the save icon to save our changes and at this time present a MyFair key card to our proxy USB and click Init card to create an initialization card to configure the front door. Once our initialization card has been created, we'll present it to the front door, transferring the information that we've just set for the parameters for the front door. We'll do the same thing for door 2 by selecting door 2 and labeling that one back door. Let's turn the backlight on for this one as well and make no further changes and click save. We can use the same init card and select init card to send the information to the proxy USB to configure our back door. Once that card's been created, we present that card to the back door to initialize door 2 in our system. The next thing we'll do is select the Manage tab to add an access level. You'll notice that by default, the system already has 2 in there, Unlimited. Unlimited has access to all 80 doors, and no access. They have no access to any of the doors. We'll add an access level and we'll enable that employee to be valid all hours, all days except for Saturday and Sunday, and they'll only have access to the front door. So we'll only select the front door and we'll click save. Now that we have our access levels set, let's add some users to our site with different access levels. We'll click the user icon and click add. Label this one user 1, and under the drop-down menu for access level, you'll see the one that we just added, but for this one, we'll leave that at unlimited. Click save, present user 1's card to the proxy USB, and click issue card. Now that user 1's card's been created, you can see that they have access to the front door and the back door. We'll add another user to our site by clicking add, label this one user 2, and grant user 2 access level employee. We'll click Save, present User 2's card to the proxy USB, and click Issue Card. Once that's been created, User 2 will have access to the front door, but not the back door. You can utilize the Pro AMS software to read MyFair key fobs or cards through the proxy USB by placing a card or fob on top of the proxy USB and selecting the Read Card icon. It'll give you the basic information of the card. Another great feature of the software is the ability to create function cards. In this demonstration, we'll show you how to create a simple event collect card to be able to use a MyFair card to pull events off of a reader. We'll select Event Collect Card and select the door we want to pull the events from. We'll set the parameters in regards to the date and the time for the Event Collect Card and select Issue Card. Once our Event Collect Card has been created, we'll present it to the assigned door to pull off the information based off of the time parameters that we've set. Once complete, we'll bring it back to our proxy USB to read the events from the Event Collect Card. Once the upload is complete, you'll be able to see the information under the Reports tab. Here you'll find reports for cards, users, program logs, and event logs. Once you set the period of events that you want to see, click the Show icon to generate your report of event logs. Another great function card is a blacklist card. A blacklist card can be used to blacklist any user from any reader. We'll begin by selecting Blacklist Card and selecting the user that we want to blacklist from the reader. Once our blacklist card has been created, we'll present that blacklist card to the reader that we want to blacklist the user from. As you can see now, user 1 still has unlimited access to the front door and the back door. However, we've blacklisted user 2 from the front door and they've never had access to the back door. To remove a user from the blacklist, simply select the user and select the icon for Remove from Blacklist to generate another blacklist card. Once your new card's been created, present it back to the reader to remove the user from the blacklist. Here, user 1 still has unlimited access to the front door and the back door, and user 2 has been removed from the blacklist from the front door. Our standalone MyFair proximity readers can also be configured as credit readers. To do so, select the door under the door icon, click Edit, and highlight the Use Credit function under the reader parameters. Click Save, and you'll reconfigure the reader by presenting another MyFair card to the Prox USB, selecting Configure Card, and once your card has been configured, presenting that card to the reader that you want to configure, in this case, the back door. Now that we've configured the back door as a credit function reader, we'll manage users' credits under the user menu icon. In this case, we'll select User 1, click Edit, highlight the Use Credit, which will unlock the Manage Credit tab. We'll place User 1's card on top of the Prox USB and click Manage Credit. As you can see, they don't have any credits on their card already. In this demonstration, we'll add 2 and click Save. Now at this point, User 1 has unlimited access to the front door, but only has 2 credits to access the back door.